Okay, so today is the first day. How we are going to learn about? We start with data warehousing concepts. We'll spend 2 days in this, close to 2 days or so, depends upon. If you don't know anything about data warehousing, it might stretch to 2 days or more, one more day. So we'll spend 2 days in data warehousing concept, and then we move into Essbase. Essbase, I'll show you complete life cycle implementation, capturing from data source, building cube, report development, everything will look into it. It is around 20 classes, 20 logical classes, 20 to 22 logical classes, and this is focused for developer track. So if you are as a developer, what tasks you need to perform in day-to-day life, we'll talk about that. And then we move to Hyperion planning. Hyperion planning, we have around 12 to 15 logical classes, and this is also designed for developer track. We have everyday classes. If any day some schedule change, I drop mail 1 day or 2 days before about the schedule change. Sometime if something goes wrong or some unpredicted thing happen, so I share the recorded session for the previous class, and we can have a follow-up session, or you can come back after watching video that if you have some questions. If you miss some class, if I miss some class, either I give the video session or I postpone to next day, depend upon how the important topic is. And if you miss the class, for the missing classes only, I'll give you video session for missing classes. But it should not be missed 8-10 days in a queue. If this happens, you can continue the next batch. If you still have questions, concern, you are unable to understand some topic, you can still go over it in my next batch. So that possibility you always have. So two possibility, if you miss it, you can have the recorded session, learn on your own by reading recorded session, come back to me with a question, or you can continue in the next batch. Okay. So this is how we are going to do. Then fourth topic would be IPN reports. Reporting technology, we'll talk about web analysis. In recently I have added, it is around 40 hours course, but recently as industry demand changes, I try to tune my course. I added a couple of new topics. So what we do, web analysis pretty easy. There are 3 classes of web analysis. We give web recording for that, video recording. It is not live because it's simple drag and drop features. Drag and drop, create report. These kind of reports are called canned reports, where you can create report on your own as a business user. So this is web analysis reports are 3 classes. They are video session, they are not live. If I would have given this live, the course goes beyond 40 hours. So that is not possible for me and even for people to stretch so long. So this is how we are going to schedule the course. I'll be sharing across, what are the industry standards, like how the cube look like in real world, how things really happen in real world. I'll show you cubes, actual data, actual reports. So try to take you as close as possible it happen in real world. And you need to make a system ready. Installation part you need to do it. I'll share across the video session how to install Essbase. Installation related, we split into 2 pieces. Essbase installation, we prefer to people go for Essbase installation initially, step by step first. However, if you are expert installation, you have done previously, you can do the way you like. And then EPMA server installation, step second. So for this we have video session, how to set up Essbase server. I'll also show you live in standalone environment as well as enterprise environment. When you have multiple server, multiple clients, I also show you. So video session as well as documentation is there for this. For this also we have video session and documentation. Software, how to download software, everything given there. System requirement is your job. You need to prepare. We won't be able to provide you any operating system or any software. However, if you stuck up in somewhere installation part, I can request, I have a team, I can request them to assist you in installation part, but we will not install in your system. We'll help you when you install these stuck up somewhere. So my recommendation would you, when you start, after 1 or 2 days, install Asterisk in your system. It is very small, 15-minute task. Very small task, only 15 minutes. This takes more time. It needs 4 to 6 hours for this system setup. Excluding download stuff, it is close to 11 GB. So depends upon what is your network bandwidth, you download this. This is how we go. I'll be sharing across student guide, lab, everything we do in day-to-day classes. Whatever practical I'll do in my class, I'll share the same stuff with you so that you can practice and go over it again. I'll give the student guide, practice guide, lab guide, and many workaround solutions we do which are not documented even. I'll share across with you. I'll not give my PPTs for my deliverables, and the PPT I designed from the student guide only. So this is how we'll go about it. So let's start with